Hello, my colleagues all over the world. It's a great pleasure to be with you today. My name is Mohamed Al Mohamady, and I'd like to share with you my experience using Padlet in EFL classrooms. First, we're going to know how to create a Padlet and explore its different features that will help me in my class. Then I'm going to share with you some examples of activities that I applied using Padlet in my class. And finally, I'm going to give you some suggestions on how to use it with different tasks. All what you need in the very beginning, just go to Padlet.com, then you sign up. When you create your account, go to Wall, select, and make your first Padlet. Let's see something practical. Here's my account. I go to make a Padlet, select, and it generates an automatically a template for me. I go here, for example, to change the name of it. So I say, for example, free time, and the description, for example, I say demo or task. And then I scroll down. I don't like this background, so I want to change it. I go to, for example, I don't like this. I want this, for example. So it automatically changes it. Then scroll up again. And then next, and I'm ready to start. Now I create my Padlet. If I want to share a task with my students, you're going to go here to share, and then click here. You have a variety now of options to share with your students. You have the code that they can scan, or you can copy and paste the Padlet link. You can share it with them in different ways here. You can airdrop it. You can share it via the WhatsApp group or the classroom, Google Classroom, or you can copy and paste this link, for example, and share it with your students. And if you want to assign a task, you go to the plus icon at the bottom right corner here. You click it and you ask them a question here. For example, I say, what do you usually do in your free time? Now, I can, after I share this link with my students, imagine now I'm going to share my smart device with you now. So here's my response. I say, I play football, and then post it. It appears automatically in front of you. Now I'm another student. This is another device. So I say, well, swimming and reading, and it appears automatically in front of you. There's another feature which is a very good advantage of this website. When you want to create something here, or you want to upload a file, all what you need is just go to the icons at the bottom of the text box here. You can upload many things, as you can see. Let's see an example. For example, if I want to share a link with my students, and here about football, with the history of football, I say, you see here, I go back and just paste it and then save, and it's in the page itself. Or I can share with them something from my computer, like I say a picture or a video or a PowerPoint or a recording. So now this is a picture. It's loading now. It appears automatically, and then I ask them to give a comment on this picture, for example, or to write a paragraph, or to talk about it, to describe it. You can do many things using this feature of uploading different types of files. Let's go to back here. Yes. In my class, I use Padlet before speaking activities in which students are supposed to talk about something for 1 to 2 minutes. I ask them, what do you usually do at the weekend? And because I have some low achievers, I try to give them a solid pace to start with, or a good input in the very beginning to give them confidence, to have something to share with their students. And as you can see, they have enough. This is some of their friends' production. And they also upload some pictures, as I showed you a little ago. And this is another task in which I ask my students to write any ideas, verbs, nouns, or adjectives that they may use when they want to write something about their last holiday. And again, this was before a writing task. And as you can see, they have varieties here of options and ideas that they can make use of in order to write a good paragraph. Here are some suggestions or that you can make use of Padlet using them. So I can say brainstorming ideas in the very beginning of the lesson. You can also use it as a whole class feedback, writing lessons, speaking lessons as well, error correction. And for this point, I usually prefer to keep a written record for my students to follow their learning, and I give them a chance to return back to it in order to explore it or study it on their own pace. And everything will be saved there as long as they have the link to this Padlet. Checking understanding, triggering various activities like mingle activities and jigsaw reading. If I'm going to divide text in among groups, and they give each group a paragraph with sets of questions, and then they start answering different types of questions at the same time, and they have all the answers of the text on one place. Also presentation, I can ask them to prepare a presentation about their favorite hobby, their hometown, to support it with PowerPoint, links, videos, recordings, as I showed you a little ago. And what else can we use Padlet for, or how to use it in our classes? I think you can add more to this list. I'm waiting for your suggestions, and you can hit reply, and then we can discuss any kind of creative ways to use Padlet in your classrooms as well. Thank you very much. It was a great pleasure to be with you today. Here are my contact details. Keep in touch, and looking forward to seeing you again with another video.